Hi, my name is Jenny. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first video. I am creating this YouTube channel to help people who are learning English. Specifically, I am focusing this channel on people who speak Italian. I hope it can help anyone. But the reason I am choosing to focus on Italian speakers who are studying English is because I live in Italy and teach English here. I spend all day hearing people use English, and I notice that people tend to make the same mistakes or similar mistakes. There's a good reason for this, of course, which is that my students share a common first language, Italian. I have studied Italian for many years, and I continue to study Italian. And of course, I use Italian every day because I live here. So I always try to think about these mistakes that I hear my students making frequently. And I ask myself, where is this mistake coming from? It must come from something that is happening in Italian when they are trying to think in English. Often the sentence structure between Italian and English is not the same. We also have problems very often with words. Italian comes from Latin, but so does much of English. Many words in English have a Latin origin. Additionally, many words in English were brought into our language later from French, and those words, of course, have an origin in Latin as well. The difficulty comes from the fact that over the years, these words became used in different ways. And so it is a common problem if you try to use a word and guess that it means the same in Italian as it does in English, and often it doesn't. For example, attualmente and actually don't mean the same thing at all, and pretendere and pretend mean very different things. So this, of course, can create a lot of confusion. So I will definitely be talking about these words. We call them false cognates or false friends. I'm making this channel for people who speak basic English already. I will be focusing on more advanced grammar and vocabulary and things like that. So if you are very beginner with English, I'm sure this can be helpful for listening, but maybe there are more basic grammar rules that are more important to learn first. I do want to make sure that during the videos, it's not too difficult to understand me. I am not speaking at the slowest version of English that I use for my very beginner students. But this is definitely a slower version of English compared to what I use with my friends and family. And compared to most English speakers, I do tend to speak very quickly. People, even native English speakers, tell me I'm a fast talker. So I am trying very hard to go at a speed that is not too difficult to follow. If you prefer that I speak more slowly or more quickly, please leave a comment below and tell me what you think about that. I am also going to be creating subtitles so that you have the option of watching the videos with subtitles in English so that you can see any words that you didn't hear or didn't understand and can pause and check what the word means in the dictionary. So, or wordreference.com. I think that's a great website. Anyway, I will be showing you in my videos mistakes that I think are very common that people make when they are learning English. But I just want to be clear that I am talking about these mistakes in a way that is very understanding, not at all judgmental, because remember, I live in a country where I need to speak a language that is not my first language every day. So I am very used to embarrassing myself and trying very hard to be understood when I don't know a word or I don't have the right grammar. And I absolutely understand how difficult it is to learn another language. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I am looking forward to our first lesson.